Hey guys, welcome to this video. I have a little dog in the background. Anyways, okay, so we are going to dive into something that I've had here for a little while now, and I've been super excited to take a jump into it. And as you guys can tell, I have created this vibrant phoenix, yellow, white, sparkly, just absolutely, I don't even know, like, I don't even know, like, I am usually not one to do bright colors, but this works. It works. It actually works, and I like it. I really do like it. Now, I don't think that I would wear this, like, if I was going, you know, to, like, somebody's house, or, like, you know, I mean, like, if I was going over to, like, a friend's house, yeah, totally. But, like, if I was, like, going out to the club or something, then yeah. If it was, like, date night, no, I would not be going out for, like, a date night in this. However, and everything, so this is what we're diving into, and you will see that in the, of course, next clip. Anyways, so if you want to know how to get this look, stick around, stay tuned, watch the video, see what happens, because I'm telling you, this video is going crazy. Anyways, I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. For once, my eyebrows actually match my hair color. Fascinating. Okay guys, so I'm going to go in with this right here, Morphe palette, and no, it is not the new one that recently just came out and everything. I'm sorry, it's not that one. I have yet to have not really gotten my hands on it, and the reason why is because I don't really feel like I need it in my collection, because I have a lot of eyeshadows that pretty much already match a lot of those colors that are in there. However, I have thought about it. I will more than likely end up getting it to review it when it's back in stock. However, this one right here is beautiful. Okay, so I have been eyeballing this one on their site for a good minute, and I finally broke down and got it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play around with this. I'm gonna do something really fiery, and I want to play around with the yellow, some of the orange, like orange colors, and some of the reds, like a lot of those, because they are gorgeous. And I am gonna use some shades from the Saint and Sinner palette as well, which I will plan on having another tutorial for that coming soon. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get into this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a smaller, like, detail, like, eye contour fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go in with this right here, orange, like, it's a light orange shade. I don't know why these two shades right here show up pink, because they're not pink, but I'm gonna go with this right here, and it's got like an orangish hueish tone to it, and I think it is stunning. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with that with my brush. Oh my god, look at the product. I'm gonna knock some of that off. Oh my god. And I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead and work that in to the actual crease of the eye. I'm not going to put this like all the way around, but I'm gonna build that down, because this is gonna be kind of like a partially it's not gonna be like a halo effect, which I'm pretty sure you guys have already seen at the beginning of the video. Surprisingly enough, what you guys don't know is whenever I sit down and make videos, I kind of just wing it every single time. I don't actually have a set look that I'm gonna do every single time that I sit down and do a video. So every single video that you guys get is literally raw talent. Like, it's literally, the look just grows, and I just kind of like go with it. I look at the colors, I see what inspires me, and then I think of everything else that I've already done, and I kind of just go with it. So how did you guys like yesterday's episode of Lake Keystone? Let me know what you think about it in the comments, because I'd really like to know, because as you guys have probably noticed, the comments are disabled on those videos. Reasons being is because I don't want people to be mean to one another in the comments when talking about the show, because I know some people will have criticism towards it, and I know some of you guys out there my loyal followers and family friends will have my back 100%, as I've noticed in that one video that I posted about my videos being demonetized. So yeah, some of you guys were like, we stand for you, and girl, okay, some of that, okay, I was living like literally the entire time reading your guys' comments. I was just like blown away. I was just like, wow. I was like, this is what YouTube used to be back in the day, when you had people that supported somebody and believed in somebody. And keep in mind, if you've ever seen the episode, you know, Talks with Heavenly, what happened to me, I've never had a good history of people that ever really followed me or like supported me or really liked me. So to have that kind of support really blew my mind. So I appreciate it. Okay, so the next shade that I'm going to go into is this really, really rich, like burnt red. It's kind of like a reddish, it's like a really, really toasty red burnt color. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with that in the same area. I'm just not going to like blend it out as fully, like actually on the lid. So it's going to be like in the center, but it's not going to be like it's not going to cover up the color that we already did. So basically the first color was like our transition shade, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a different brush. I'm going to grab this one and go ahead and do that color. And my method is I like to use different brushes for different colors sometimes, because sometimes I'll go back to that original color, and I don't like it whenever my colors like match together or like completely mixed together, because then it makes it completely mushy. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some of that, and look at the product that is on that brush. Oh my god. Okay. And I am specifically working that color right into the crease. And then slightly blending it upwards. With like the really tip end of my brush, not like full pressure, full brush. I'm only using full pressure and the full tip end of the brush in the crease of the eye, but using a slight amount of the brush to fan it on up, as you guys can tell how like severely red that is. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the same on the other side. Okay, so after that I'm going to go in with the original color that we did with this right here, original brush. And I'm going to go ahead and grab just a little bit of that shade and knock off some of the fallout. And then I'm just going to take and put just a little bit more up there, kind of like blend those together just a little bit and kind of get them to marinate. It's all about like quantity of color, I guess is what I would say, but this right here is like extremely vibrant. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab a detail brush, and I'm gonna go in with that really, really bright like orange, that red that we did, and I'm gonna grab some of that and I'm gonna go right underneath the eyes. Sorry, I don't mean to cover you guys up. Okay, so now that we have the color underneath the eye, I'm going to take a little bit of my Lock-It concealer, and then I'm going to take, let's see, what could I use? I think I'm going to take like a regular like angle brush, this is also a brush that I use to do my eyebrows, with as well. I'm going to take a little bit of the Lock-It concealer. I'm going to put it right here on the back end of my hand. And this right here part gets a little tricky. Okay, so I'm going to take just a little bit of this. You don't need a lot, okay, because this stuff goes for a while. Okay, so I'm going to take just a little bit of this. And what I'm going to do is make sure that whenever you lay this down, that you have as I drop the brush, a brush at the ready, which I'm going to use this right here, kind of like flat angle brush. So like this brush right here, it's precise for like patting motions, which is one reason why I love this brush. So I'm going to use this brush right here to basically pretty much like pat down the color after I lay down this, because this right here is what's gonna kind of like cut the crease, and then this right here is gonna lay down the color as well. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab just a little bit of this, and I'm gonna start right here at the corner of my eye, like close to the tear duct area. Okay, so after that, as you guys can tell, I kind of like left it kind of like sitting right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brush, I'm going to set it aside, and I'm going to take like my finger, my finger, and I'm going to kind of like pat on that and kind of like fade it out a little bit. And of course you can do this with a brush, but I want to show you guys how to do it at least the easiest way, without trying to like fade, because you're dealing with a cream, and creams can be really difficult. As you guys can know, I'm not opening my eye all the way. Okay, so I'm gonna take this right here brush, and I'm gonna go into that extremely vibrant yellow. Okay, and I'm gonna put quite a bit of that on the end of that brush. Okay, knock off a little bit on the fallout area, and then I'm going to tap this down right on to that. Okay, but don't go all the way. I want that yellow to be kind of like the center of the attention of the eye. Okay, so after that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with this right here, white, and I'm gonna like set the rest of that, but I'm going to grab a flat rounded brush to do that with, so that way I can get really precise and not go into any of the other shades. Okay, so now that that's officially set, now this is where the blending of colors came into play. Okay, so like how I use like different brushes and stuff. So I'm gonna take this right here brush, which is the original brush that I use, brush to take and use like for that vibrant red. So I'm gonna get that vibrant red again, and I'm gonna go right here and back over that. Okay, and that will kind of like marry those colors together. Okay, then I'm gonna put just a little bit right here up to that yellow and kind of like fade them together a little bit. And then after I fade them, I'm gonna go in with a darker color later, but I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye like I just did, like I just did this one, my other eye like I just did this one, and then I'll be right back. Okay. Okay guys, so I went ahead and did the other eye, and as you guys notice, I put a little bit of yellow down underneath the eye. So I'm going to do that with this right here, little detail brush. And I'm going to go right up underneath the eye, starting here in the center, and working my way forward. And as you guys can tell, that color picks up really, really fast. So I'm going to go ahead and keep adding, because, I mean, come on, this looks already crazy. I mean, well, it's not crazy. I mean, it's like beautiful, but it's like, it's really bright. Okay, so, and adding more. Okay, so now that that is like completely added, and I think I have eyeshadow in my eye. Oh my god, have you ever done that? Like, that hurts. Like, getting eyeshadow in your eye is like the most painful thing besides getting glitter in your eye. Okay, which we're getting to that. Okay, so after using this lovely palette, which we are going to come back to and everything, I'm going to grab the Saint and Sinner palette, and we are going to jump into that beautiful thing as well. Okay, so in the Saint and Sinner palette and everything, which this, oh my god, this is so gorgeous. Like, seriously, this is gorgeous. Okay, so what I'm gonna do with this one is I'm actually only going to use like one shade. Well, I don't know, I might find another reason to add another shade. Okay guys, anyways, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna use this shade right up here. Okay, so I'm gonna use this shade strictly in the tear duct area of the eye. And so what I'm gonna do is, since this has mirrors on it, I'm actually gonna flip it sideways and go ahead and use the mirror in it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually get a jumbo like brush, but this right here fits perfectly right here in this area, so that way I can kind of like roll and tap and go ahead and do that and just kind of like get this everywhere. And the reason why is because this has like really gorgeous like a white tone to it, but it has a really gorgeous like gold flake to it, so it's like foily. And so I think this right here kind of gives like that little spark. It looks like sparks, which I think is just stunning. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this in the tear duct area right here. OMG, that looks so gorgeous. Can you guys, okay, yeah. That looks so gorgeous. Okay, same with the other eye. Stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. I could keep adding this on for days. OMG. That is gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Okay, so with that being said, I'm also going to grab a flat or like longer flat brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and put some of that on there as well, and put it right up here on the brow bone area. As you can tell, extremely pigmented. Just a little bit right there as well. Okay, so we have like a really like shimmery, iridescent like brow bone and tear duct and lid area with like a vibrant reddish orange yellow like phoenix. Oh, that's gorgeous. I'm just gonna call this Phoenix. Okay, it's my Phoenix look. Okay, so with that being said, now let's go ahead and I want to depthen in this just a little bit, but I don't want to add anything that's too dark. Like I don't feel like this needs like an extreme black. Like I feel like if I were to add a black to this, it would like destroy everything. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take this brush right here, which I do have another one, but that's way too big. Okay, so I'm gonna take this brush right here, I'm going to clean it, and then I'm going to find like a nice light like charcoal gray and everything to like depthen the look just a little bit. Okay, so after looking back at this right here palette, I was thinking to myself, you know what, I was entirely wrong. Okay, so color schemes. Okay, so here's the thing, since you have like since I have like a really bright vibrant red on, if I were to add a purple, like a little bit of purple, I know that looks blue on camera. Oh well, these are definitely blue. These right here are all purples, that's a green, and these right here are green as well. But this one right here is like a really rich dark like purple. If I were to add just a smidgen of that, it would not only make the colors of this already pop as it is, but it would definitely depthen the crease slightly, but it's that right amount of color and add that will make it just right. It's kind of like, you know, whenever you sit down to dinner and you're like, oh, this needs salt, ding, 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 and it's like perfect, right? Okay, so listen to my humor today, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna add just a little bit of that, and what I mean by a little is I'm not swirling, I'm tapping. Tapping is key. Okay, so I'm going to tap, and I'm just going to get a smidgen in there, okay? Just a smidgen, not a whole lot, just a smidgen, okay? And then I'm going to knock off some extra on there, and I have just a smallest amount. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start right here at the crease, okay? And work it on up. Yeah, you see how it depthens that? It makes it extremely depth. and then blend. Yep, that's exactly what I needed. Just it. Yeah, okay. So tapping back into that shade. Okay. Starting right at the crease of the eye. Well, not the crease, but the lash line, and working my way upwards as if we're doing eyeliner. And then right up into the crease of the eye, working around. Not all the way. Slightly, like halfway up. That is good. Okay. Anyways, that is exactly what that needed. Okay, so what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna grab our detail brush, and I'm also gonna take just a little bit of that color as well and go underneath the eye slightly, okay? Like that halfway point between 12 and 2, kind of like if 12's here and 2 is here. 2, 1, 2. Okay, you want to be at 1, okay? Like, I really had to think about that. Okay. Right there. Just a small amount. Oh, that is perfect. So much definition right there. Okay. Once again, just a little bit more. Okay, that's perfect. So next up, I'm gonna go ahead and move on over to mascara and lashes. And now they're not there, and now they're done. Poof. Anyways, okay, I don't know, I just had to do that. Anyways, so I went ahead and did my eyelashes and mascara offline. Wow. I need some serious coffee in my life, guys. Okay. So, with that being said, I went ahead and I did mascara and lashes off camera because you guys have seen me do them 100 times. But I will tell you what lashes I am wearing, what mascara I did use. I used the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced Cosmetics. And not my brand. It's not my brand, but I am the face of this brand and company, which is 11 Lashes. I absolutely love this brand. They contacted me. They said, hey, we want to send you some of our product. Would you be willing to do a video on them? So I did. And ever since then, I've loved them. Reason why is because they're comfortable. I'm not trying to like prompt them. This video is not sponsored at all by any of these products. I'm just saying. I'm just giving you guys my honest opinion. Like, these things are comfortable. They're amazing, and I will say that until like makeup is no longer a thing. Like, literally, like, they are comfortable, and it is amazing to see how handmade they are and how perfect they are, and that like they look and they feel so good on the face, unlike most lashes out there that don't really look or feel that good. Anyways, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do next is we're gonna go ahead and move on over to contouring, and contouring is what? Favorites and everything. Like, seriously, if I did videos like it's my favorite months videos or whatever, this would be literally in every single one of them because it's, well, it's my favorite. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade that is on pan right now. Okay, on pan, empty, on pan, not empty, but it's, you know, it's slowly but surely getting there. Okay, so instead of using one of my oval brushes, I'm actually gonna use a fluffy brush, and then I'm gonna use an oval brush to actually make it more defined. So I'm gonna go ahead and run around in that product a little bit. Go ahead and work on the hollows of my cheeks. Go ahead and define those cheekbones, and then work on up into the forehead. For some odd reason, I really love a nice soft contour. I don't know why. I think it's just me. Like, I just love like a nice little soft contour. Like, I just feel like it's flattering for me. I don't know why. I don't know. You tell me. Okay? You tell me. Anyways. So, I'm gonna go ahead and buff that out. Blending is fundamental. Anyways, I'm not RuPaul. I'm just saying. You know, reading is fundamental. I think it's more harmful than anything, but I get it if it's like a funny scenario. Okay. So So, okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and work on the contouring of those. And this time around, I will be grabbing an oval brush. Don't know where my brain is today. And running into that same contour shade. Working on nose. And of course, we're gonna get a little bit of a harsh line, and then we're going to blend it outwards. One reason why I love these oval brushes is because you can get such a defined nose contour. As my phone alarm is going off in the background. Sorry about that. Okay, so as I was saying, like, such a defined nose contour. Does that look a little... Oh, well, my nose does naturally curve. There we go. Okay, there we go. I just turned to the side, guys. Okay, so, yeah, my nose naturally curves, guys. It's just how my nose is. So, okay, we're gonna go ahead and buff that out just a little bit. Blend it. Blending. Fundamental. Okay. So after that, we're gonna take and move on over to blush. And you guys already know. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. I'm gonna grab that, which there we go. And then run around in there. And then go ahead and do some blush. You guys know I do this whenever I'm doing my blush or my contour and stuff, just so that way I can see like the apples of my cheeks and get more of a defined contour. Okay. Okay, guys, give me a break. I know Halloween's like here, but for some odd reason I have like Christmas stuck on the mind. I don't know why. It's just me. It's just me, guys. Okay. So, I'm in a good mood. I'm spastic today. I'm feeling crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my Glow by Victoria. And I'm going to, of course, dip in to these two shades right here, which I love so much. And I'm going to use an elbow brush to do this with. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here first, and I'm gonna use this on the top parts of my cheekbone as I am trying to. I absolutely love how beautiful the coloring is with these. The absolute like glow of them, it's just gorgeous. Like, it's a subtle, nice glow. It's not like a chunky type glow, you know? And if you've ever met me in person, I am a really glittery person, like in person. Like, I literally am very glittery. I'm very glittery. And so with that, I'm going to grab this right here, smaller oval brush. And I'm going to do right here on the tip of my nose. Right there on the tip. And then I'm going to use this and cover it up. Chin. Okay. And then I'm going to use this right here to go into TS Lavender, which is this shade right here, and I'm going to use that on the highest points of my cheekbone, which you guys can see. So, extreme glow. Pulling it out just a little bit. Okay, so now as far as lips go, I don't know really what to do with this eye look, because this eye look is like the pop of the entire thing. So as far as lips go, like, let me look to my goodie bag and see what I can find. Okay, so out of the lips that I have, guys, out of this entire video, how many times have I messed up my words today? Or better yet, created a word that doesn't even exist. Like, how many times have I made... Seriously. Okay, so I found this shade right here, which is like this really gorgeous, like, it's like this really gorgeous, like, vibrant, sorry guys, okay, gorgeous, like, vibrant pink. and I have not used this before. And then this shade right here, which is going to be the outside layer, the outside line. So this one right here is like this like really rich brownish red color. It's really gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to start with this right here, dark color first, and then I'm going to put the pink in the center, and then I'm going to take a really long fluffy brush, a blending brush, and I'm going to like blend those colors together. Okay, so starting with the outline of the lips. Okay, and then taking that pink and putting that in the middle. I know this is going to be really vibrant. Okay, and then taking this right here brush. Okay, so you would have never have thought in a million years that those colors would go so beautifully together, but they do. And that would be these two shades. This right here is the matte liquid lips in NYX, and this right here is shade 08 and shade 03. So yeah, like these two shades together are beautiful. A vibrant pink with like a chocolate red. That's really gorgeous. That's really pretty. Never would have thought. Never would have thought in a million years that those two colors would have been great together. But anyways, guys, that right there concludes our video. If you have any questions, concerns, or anything like that, you let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, I love you guys. I hope that you guys have a very heavenly day. And if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe, become a part of the Angel group, and I will see you guys in the next video. Anyways, I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.